I'm thinking of doing a 3-day fast.
Are you?
Just water. Apparently, after 2 days,
You don't feel hungry anymore.
you don't feel hungry anymore.
Yeah, and then after 40 days, you really don't feel hungry anymore. you don't feel sad.
No.
You don't feel worried.
Joe and James, fact up.
Welcome to Joe and James Fact Up. Each week we'll be bringing one another a fact that we deem interesting, and our policy is the more interesting it is, the more true it must be. We'll also dig into the weird things that you'd like us to look into, that you think that might be true, but can't be bothered to do the research yourself, in a segment that we're calling Fact Check. So if you want to send your facts to us, our email is hello@joeandjamespod.com. You can also contact us on WhatsApp. That's cool, isn't it?
It's not a group as well. Some people think it's a WhatsApp group. It's not a WhatsApp group.
It's a number.
Can we start a WhatsApp group?
I don't think we should.
And just let them get on with
I
it?
think it'd be fucking chaos.
Yeah, I know.
Someone's got to
it'd be like
moderate
a
that, and
social
that's
experiment.
someone. Nah, I think that's
It would be
fine.
like Big Brother when it first came out. Big Brother was so good.
Yeah, but it'll just be me watching, and it'll be hell.
No, but
we
how
can't.
would I be able to watch it without giving anyone my number?
Yeah, it's not really
No.
doable.
Did I give the WhatsApp number, Lily Mae?
I think you did, but I don't know if you. Gave
I'll
the
just
socials.
go. I'll do the WhatsApp number one more time. 07822 034 330. Our socials are also Joe and James Pod.
At Joe and James Pod.
Yeah,
Although you're pushing back against the at, aren't you?
I'm
You
pushing
want
back
to see
against the
it,
at.
but I think you're a bit early to remove it entirely because it's still use our these
The at
networks.
for me feels like if someone said to me, "Oh, check out my website. It's www.
Yeah.
Right? Don't worry about the
The
www.
longest letter as well. www.
Yeah.
It's so long.
Yeah, World Wide Web.
World Wide Web.
I think World Wide Web is quicker than www.
It genuinely is. Don't even get me started on fucking acronyms. Genuinely. If you use an acronym to me that isn't fucking obvious, and I mean like BBC level obvious,
Yeah.
The use of acronyms when you know full well the person you're talking to doesn't know the acronym is.
Are you having a go at Amy from last episode?
Oh yeah.
What?
Fuck.
No, that's great. No, she explained it. No, I'm not having a go. No, I'm talking about like if you ring up somebody who's supposed to help you and they go like, that's all PRS now, mate. And you're like,
Right.
you know, I don't know what that means.
PRS. That's a guitar make, isn't it?
Well, I don't know, but what I mean is also every acronym is everything because there's not that many letters. So every acronym is actually the acronym of like 25 different organizations. Just don't use them.
Right.
Don't use them.
So
Point never saves time because you have to explain what they mean anyway.
I used to do, and I might bring it back. I don't know. Depends how I feel. I'm allowed to do whatever I want.
You can do whatever you want.
But I used to make a lot of
rule.
I used to make a lot of video game content on YouTube.
Yeah.
And to lean in to the Inbetweeners and why people would know me, that sort of thing, and video games.
Yeah.
I called my channel Completed It, Mate.
Yeah.
And so for all my sort of like my Xbox account and my PlayStation account and all these things, like if if you're playing a game online and you see someone's
you can see their avatar
their
and
tag.
their handle, is it?
Their
That's
handle,
what they call
right?
it, isn't it?
Mine was CIM Buckley, right? And after a little while of doing this, someone pointed out to me that CIM is a sort of shorthand. Apparently you can look at porn or something on the internet. I wouldn't know, Claire.
No.
Right?
No.
But apparently you can, right? And CIM just means come in mouth. So, I'd like all my accounts were all CIM Buckley. And he was like, well, that's it now.
That's so good.
And I think it's only until recently because of like security issue, and because
How
of
much
like
time do you need to save if you're looking at porn? I haven't got time.
CIM now. Because you get straight home from work, you're just off the train and stuff, and you get straight home and you go, CIM.
Yeah. Efficiency.
Oh, that's good. Right, it's really going in the mouth.
Oh,
there.
God almighty.
Straight in the mouth, please.
I mean,
but yeah, you do have to be careful with the old
mouth
acronyms.
Buckley. Well, that's lovely.
Also, I do want to remind you can watch full episodes on YouTube. Just don't search for CIM Buckley, that's for sure. Search for Joe and James Fact Up. And the episodes come out on YouTube the same day as they come out on audio. So
Every Tuesday.
every Tuesday, every single Tuesday. So let's get
fact up.
We've got some admin here. We've got some correspondence. We've got a long one here, which I believe Lily May's just told me it's to do with well, you said pneumatic tubes, but we all know they're called the dildo tubes.
Dildo tubes, yeah.
For want of a better word. It says dad tube.
I've just given.
Oh, you've done that.
I give the letters a little name.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Does it say who it's from in the end? 'Cause
I can't see it,
it's
but I'm
from.
going to see if I can find it for you now because I'm
Okay.
just trying to...
Well, by the time I get to the end of this message,
don't.
I'm sure you'll either know whether they did leave a name or didn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, they say, whoever they are, hi, Joe and James. Just been listening to episode 6, where James reads out a listener story about the old dildo tube, the old dildo shoot systems. I felt compelled to share my experience. My son was born through IVF, so test tube baby.
Yep.
I had a friend that was a test tube baby. His nickname was Test Tube Baby. And as you can imagine, this process involves producing your sample.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, come. I've already said come once on
Yeah,
this episode, so we can just... We don't have to beat about the bush
he's
anymore,
missed-
do we? I've already broken that seal.
Yeah.
Come on.
You said that. Right. So there I was in the hospital's dedicated wank room. Right. So why?
Funny to shy away from
Yeah, exactly.
one and then...
So there I was in the hospital's dedicated wank room, a grim little box with a plastic chair, a sink, and a suspicious smell. No, there's no suspicion there. We know what the smell is.
Yeah.
It's spunk. After managing to do the deed, I spotted an old pneumatic tube on the wall. Hang on a minute. Is he going to put his knob in it? On the wall with a sign saying deposit sample here. It looked dated, sure, but I figured the hospital budget cuts. Like, because you do. Like, when you go... So things like hospital, like I mentioned about NASA and the Soviet sort of.
Yeah.
Did I mention that on?
No, I know what you mean.
Or was this a conversation I just had with my wife?
Was the pencils?
Yeah, the pencil thing, right?
Yeah.
Where it's sort of like, let's make every penny count.
Completely.
And I don't mind that with like hospitals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If it works, then
If
great.
it works, keep using it.
Yeah,
It's fine. It
absolutely.
doesn't-
We don't have to just waste a load of money on
No, we
on this, that, and the other. So I get where he's coming from. You see a
Yeah.
pneumatic drill.
Yeah. Drill,
You see,
yeah.
You see a
If you want
pneumatic
it to
tube.
be.
Yeah, if you like. Yeah.
You see a
If you
pneumatic
like.
tube.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, right? It's because I've only heard the word drill come after the word pneumatic.
Mm.
That's the thing they do with roads and stuff, right?
Yeah. Big old loud.
Yeah.
Love doing them early in the morning.
Oh, they
get
can't
it done early.
Anyway, whoever. Simon. Oh, we got the name. Nice one, Lily May. Simon was in the wank room, and he spotted an old pneumatic tube on the wall with a sign saying "deposit sample here." Looked dated, sure, but I figured the hospital budget cuts. I don't even think it's about budget cuts. I think it's just about spending sensibly. So in goes the pot. What? He took it upon himself to use the tube.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that. I would not have felt qualified.
Yeah.
I would have handed it to someone.
But he's using his initiative. Well, I suppose it says deposit sample here. So
Yeah.
it's just
Okay.
very obedient. It's just a very obedient man.
It shot off up the tube, but then there was a jamming noise. I could see it stuck no more than 6 inches up the tube,
Oh,
just out of reach. I had to walk out and tell the lady at the reception.
Oh.
She stared at me and said, "You were supposed to hand that to me, sir. Those tubes haven't worked since the 90s.
Oh, God. In a way, why leave it there with a sign saying deposit sample here then?
Budget cuts.
I would say get a pen.
I would have changed the sign.
I put the word "don't" in before the other words.
Do you know what?
You know, job's a good one.
In Simon's defence here,
Yeah.
a bit of sticky tape over the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what?
And Simon was trying to not bother the busy NHS professional. He knows they're busy. They don't want to
also-
answer every fucking question about, like, should you put your spunk in here or should you put it in there? He's
Oh,
going, I'll put it in here.
That's it as well.
Yeah.
Like Simon and his partner, they're trying to have a kid. That's stressful.
Yeah.
He's trying to do his best. He's
Yeah.
asked to fucking come in a cup or whatever he's got
Yeah,
to do
I
now.
mean, yeah.
He doesn't want to put more
Having a
people
wank
out.
in a room that smells of other men's spunk
I
must be.
know, yeah, it's
fucking
terrible.
hell. Like, it's just honestly.
And the last
can't you just do it somewhere else? Like, can't you just go and do it in a private cubicle? I mean, that'd be better.
I
isn't
assume
it?
it's all got to be fresh in it. Don't they all die like within? Like if they just
Can't you just go? I mean, if you need a urine sample, you just go to the toilet.
yeah. But
Is it weird then? I mean, maybe you shouldn't go and wank in a cubicle in a. It's probably all right, isn't it? I don't know.
But no,
Dunno.
this is
Yeah.
what's going through our pal Simon's head
So
right
he's not
now,
in his right mind, really.
He's all
not in his
over the
right
place. And he's trying to do he's trying to not bother people any more than he has to.
Yeah.
And he's getting scolded. You were supposed to hand that to me, sir. Those tubes haven't worked since the 90s.
Well,
Meanwhile,
how's he supposed to know that?
he then goes on to say, meanwhile, my other half is in theatre waiting for the eggs to be collected.
Oh, God.
So time is critical at this point. And I've effectively, this is his words, I've effectively yeeted my
Yeeted.
genetic
Love it.
material into
Love
a defunct
yeeted.
hospital relic.
That's brilliant.
Next thing I know, maintenance are called. I'm standing there like a plonker.
Oh, not maintenance.
Whilst they're not very successfully trying to fish out my pot of jizz.
It's like a bad porn film. It's like
It
they
is.
turn up and like they're like, "Oh, you understand? You've got a problem with your plumbing."
But that's the thing as well. Simon's already there. Like, and I'm trying to, like, I'm not taking the piss out of Simon at all whatsoever. But he's in a position where he's genuinely probably feeling inadequate.
Yeah.
Like not doing the things successfully that
You're in a
supposed to be able to.
vulnerable position.
Yeah, like it's awful.
You've broken an expensive machine in the 90s.
Yeah.
With your scum.
Yeah.
And now,
I mean, that's something to brag about, if anything.
yeah, I know. I'll tell you what. Yeah, the sample was too big.
If anything,
It got stuck in the tube.
Not being funny, Simon, but you sound like a fucking legend to me.
Yeah. They were like, the tube's always been wide enough before. Well,
Oh no!
hasn't encountered me before.
I hate this sentence. After about 10 minutes, they finally get it out, and he gets rushed off to the lab. I tried to forget about it, but word had clearly spread. What's going on at this place?
Is there supposed to be data protection, isn't there?
This is such a delicate matter. This is so
awful.
personal.
How's word spread?
This is so
Word's
incredibly
not supposed to spread.
personal. Simon, I want to buy you a beer, mate. I've
This
got to
is
take you for a
awful.
pint.
This is just
This is unnecessary stress.
yeah.
Then finally, word gets out, and it gets rushed off to the lab.
Spread.
I tried to forget about it, but word had clearly spread. Every staff member I walked past gave me that look as if to say, "That's the bloke who got his sperm stuck in the tube."
They make it sound like he'd kind of got it like sideways on or something like it.
It makes it sound like he did what I was talking about. he put his knob in the
wank up the tube.
Long story short, the eggs were fertilised. The cycle worked. My son's here today. Thank fucking God.
Oh.
Because if you had to go through all that,
Yeah.
oh, that is a relief. I realise it's going to be too long to read out this story. No, I read out every single bit, but felt compelled to share it. Anyway, great work on the podcast, that's Simon.
Well,
Simon, thank you very much.
I mean,
That story, right? First of all, I mean,
I don't think it is too long
We
because
did-
every bit of
yeah,
it is
was
necessary.
Absolutely,
It's
the story there, Simon, is absolutely incredible. It's a great anecdote, and also it
has a happy ending.
It's about
There's two happy endings. There's one happy ending, and then it
yes.
has another happy ending. With
It has
your
a
son
happy ending.
being born.
Then there's a bit of confusion, and worry and stress.
It's great.
And then eventually there is another happy ending.
It's fantastic, and how that is not in a rom-com, I don't know, but I mean,
That is a sitcom, man.
yeah,
That,
it's crying out.
Crying out. That's something like if the Inbetweeners are middle aged, and that was like that's Will.
Yeah,
That is what Will would be
It is.
getting up to.
Yeah.
It's
so
brilliant.
I mean, it's brilliant. Thank you so much, Simon, and good name as well. Name
of course, yeah,
close to my heart.
absolutely. Right, Joe, it is time for my fact. Again, it's the thing that fucking stresses me out most in my
It
life.
stresses you out, doesn't it? And it's
Our idea to do a show about facts.
well, it's not going.
Could have done a
anywhere.
show
I mean,
about anything.
I know. We've gone for this.
Really regret it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like other people's facts, but then when
Yeah,
we
I
come
like
up with our
everything
own
that they
facts,
do. I really
I
like.
feel really
but-
stressed. But can you believe it is December already? I mean,
Oh.
I don't want to be that guy, but that is,
No, I can't
that is
believe it.
insane. But yeah, no, it is the start of Advent. So we decided that we were going to do facts about Advent calendars.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When chocolate-filled calendars appeared in the 1950s,
Yes.
70 odd years ago,
Yeah.
right? and I feel like we're going to go back to this any
Right.
minute now.
Yeah.
Some people thought they were too indulgent
Okay.
for the holy season.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Almost blasphemous or something like that. If Twitter was around in the 50s,
Yeah.
people that had got chocolate calendars would have been cancelled, right?
Wow.
For
Yeah.
being too indulgent.
Yeah.
But now, of course, they're sacred in their own right. I mean,
It's an interesting thought that
Yeah.
if Twitter was around really in any era, it would have been really fucking horrible.
the irony is, right,
And,
even though
that's why so good we've got it now.
even though Twitter is around now, I feel like we should be the most liberated and the most sort of like come one, come all sort of attitude.
Not that again.
No, well, steady. Just don't shove it. As long as you don't stick it in a pneumatic tube, then we're all cool. We're all gravy. That was how I wanted to start my fact. That the 1950s chocolate calendars were poo-pooed. People
were
look their
seen
nose
as-
down. Look down their nose at
Yeah.
them.
No, I
But of course, I knew when I had read that fact that wasn't going to be good enough.
Yeah.
So I panicked, and I've got at least 3 extra facts.
Okay.
you fact stack. This is
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
your
Fact
tactic.
stack.
Now, you know, a guy that I like to bring up every episode these days is a little guy called Hitler.
Oh, Hitler. Yeah.
But during World War II, the Nazis banned religious advent calendars and replaced them with winter calendars
Okay.
that featured tanks, soldiers, and Nazi symbols instead of angels or baby Jesus.
That does feel like you're doing the wrong thing.
Now that is so Hitler.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's not-
in hindsight, I think there's other things that he did that you could go. That's really Hitler.
That wasn't the worst thing he did.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not at
No,
all, is it?
no,
It's
it
really,
wasn't.
it's really down on the list, isn't it?
It's a long way down. It's a long way down.
But yeah, they were banned. He wasn't into religion, old Hitler. The world's largest advent calendar. I'm just moving on, Joe.
No, listen, that's
Here we go. The world's largest advent calendar was a building. And I feel like, I found this out, but I feel like this is something I should have remembered.
it sounds like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Yeah, but listen, in 2007, St Pancras railway station in London
What?
turned its
No, it didn't.
69-foot tall Victorian facade
Did it?
into an advent calendar with 24 numbered windows.
No, it didn't.
Officially,
I don't think it did.
Wow.
well, let me say
Well,
this next sentence. Officially recognised by Guinness World Records
Well, that has been unbelievably
as the
under-promoted.
world's largest. It's well under promoted, isn't it?
I don't fucking clue
They
about
need
that.
to get in touch with America's PR company.
We've spoken about like America. Just the fucking stop sign is
In
world
2007, where I was
famous. What do we
definitely-
have to do?
I was definitely an adult and living my own life. and
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, I was 20.
Yeah,
I was definitely like going about my stuff.
I was out and about. I was always
Yeah.
walking past
Did not see this.
dear old St Pancras.
Yeah. Yeah, King's Cross. Like there all the time.
Fucking live there, mate. I basically live there.
Did not know about this at all, but that's the world's largest advent calendar, recognised by Guinness World Records. And just a little quick one,
No, go. Yeah, go.
sticking with
Yeah.
Guinness World Records, the most valuable advent calendar, and I think this is cheating. I feel like me and you could do this if we wanted to. Like how this has been given a Guinness World Record. Like it's true and everything, but it's pay to win. That's a phrase in video games terms, Joe, that you might not know.
Paid to win.
Pay to win. So there's these games that you can play online where you're playing against other people, and they'll be free to play.
Right.
You don't have to pay for this video game.
Okay.
But maybe if you pay us a bit of money, you get a really good gun or
Oh,
something like that.
okay.
And then it becomes
Okay.
like, well, you're not good at the game. You just
Yeah.
paid more money into
Yeah.
it.
This is
And-
going to be like one of those cocktails that's got like gold in it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're almost word for word.
Yeah.
According to the Guinness World Records, the most valuable advent calendar was a piece by Octagon Blue GVC, brackets Belgium. I don't know what that's.
No. Oh, Belgium. Oh, sorry. Yeah. No,
What
that.
was
Yeah.
Is that also what Belgium's known as? That's literally what I've got.
Yeah, that's the other. Yeah, that's the official title. Belgium's a nickname.
Yeah.
And the real name.
It's like Netherlands, Holland.
Yeah, so if you look at Belgium's passport, it'll actually say like GVC, capital blue or something.
It was valued at 2.5 million euros, $3.3 million at the time.
Yeah.
Right? It consisted of 24 glass tubes, each containing packaged diamonds.
Who gives a shit? What a load of fucking nonsense. Like, honestly, get back to the good old King's Cross.
St. Pancras.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Which no one
knew about.
I think literally no one knows about.
No one knows about it.
No one knows about that.
Yeah, but that is a world record.
That's an actual world record.
Turn a fucking massive train station
not like
into an advent calendar.
Yeah.
That everyone, like, if you're in your
Jesus,
morning commute
yeah.
and you go through King's Cross and you get to see a new thing every day, absolutely brilliant. Like, just
getting a load of diamonds
it's like
and
when,
putting them in a bag. It's the world's most expensive bag.
It's like what's his name made some soap out of his fat.
It is a bit like that, isn't it?
Berlusconi.
Berlusconi. Well, no one even wanted that. That was the thing. No one even bought that.
But there you go. There's my little facts for you, Joe.
Yeah.
Hopefully they were interesting enough for you.
They were great.
I feel like this is me going forward now. Unless I can really get a really
I think you're too
fact.
down on yourself. I thought they were all really good and stood on their own feet. They were.
And
they were
I
great.
as you know me, I had to include the Hitler thing because I can't go half an hour without talking about Hitler.
Yeah.
Should we move on to fact check?
Yeah.
It is time for fact check. This is the point of the podcast where you you can't say that out loud.
At least it's not yet.
Listen,
okay, all right, okay,
listen.
okay,
I'll
okay.
promise. I'll make it a promise now to not mention Hitler so much.
We're only with some more Hitler stuff.
It's
And
going to kill me.
I've
Sure.
got a good anecdote as well.
About Hitler.
Not about Hitler. No,
right.
I've got a non-Hitler anecdote. Not about Hitler.
I know
No,
you're
about
gonna say-
myself.
You know, he had one ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
The other was in the Albert Hall. How did he get there?
Yeah.
How
Do you
on
know
earth
on
did he get
the Carl Pilkington thing where they get him to read about Hitler? Carl Pilkington reads a book about Hitler and he's annoyed that it doesn't mention the one ball thing.
thing,
They're like,
yeah.
well, it's not true.
It's those little books that
Those little
Ricky
books you get at the
Gervais has got,
checkout at Waterstones,
Yeah, Che Guevara-
as I believe they say word for word.
Che Guevara is one of them, wasn't
Yeah, he does Che Guevara, yeah.
it? Shout out to all the people listening that a proper sort of OG Gervais podcast and also the XFM shows.
The XM shows are amazing.
There's loads of people that know when we're
Yeah.
referencing them
They're
and
so good.
understand when we're also accidentally referencing them.
Yeah, they know when we've just muddled up
Yeah.
work that they did with work that we think we're doing
Yeah.
now.
Anyway,
sometime later.
we do need to do
decades later.
We do need to do
Decades
we do need to do fact check. This is where you send in something that feels like a fact to you that you'd like us to confirm. We'll be reading a fact or question that you'd like us to get to the bottom of.
We can have a good think.
Thanks, Joe. And then we're going to have a good think during the ad break, and we'll come back and let you know how true we think it feels
To us.
and then decide whether it passes our fact check. So, Joe, have you got this week's fact check?
Yes, I have. So I thought we were doing the ad break now, but I've got muddled, but we're not.
No, we mentioned the fact
mention
check.
it first, then we do the ad break, otherwise it's
Then we come back.
ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Okay. So actually this week's fact check comes from Tom in Torquay, Devon.
God's country.
Yes, and he has sent a voice note, which
I
we are
will
going
play
to play
for
now.
you.
Got another voice note. Love it.
Hi guys, hope you're having a nice day. I just wanted to ask you guys whether you think pissing on jellyfish stings actually alleviates any pain, or whether you think that the human race has just been mindlessly pissing on each other for decades with no real evidence that it actually does anything.
Right. Good question.
Good. Good
question.
It's in our consciousness as a society.
Yeah.
Anyone that's watched Friends
Yeah.
in the 90s, remember that you need to piss
Yeah.
on someone if they've had a jellyfish sting.
You're quite yes.
Let's have a little break, Joe.
Yeah.
And we'll come back and we'll really get into this
We'll
one.
get into this one, yeah. Okay.
This episode is sponsored by NordVPN.
So I feel like I now understand this. You use NordVPN to change where a website thinks you are in the world.
Yes, Grandad.
Right.
All right, you want to start watching the American library of Netflix.
Yep.
Switch your VPN on. Bosh, you got a whole load of new stuff to be able to watch.
I mean, that sounds excellent. And apart from helping me feel like I'm some sort of international super spy hiding my location online, NordVPN does a load of other stuff too, right?
You're absolutely correct, Joe. It does. It protects your data while travelling and using public Wi-Fi. It has threat protection features, which do protect you from viruses, malicious malware, and phishing sites. And it's the fastest VPN in the world with no buffering or lagging.
Well, I think what we've established here is that I've been doing the internet wrong.
That's not the only thing you've been doing wrong, mate.
I don't know what that means. What do you mean?
Nothing, mate. No, you're fine, honestly. To get the best discount off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/factup. Our link will also give you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan. There's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The link is in the podcast episode description box. Go check it out. We're back.
We have come back.
So, who was that? It was Tom from Devon who wanted to know whether pissing on jellyfish stings really works.
Right, so I think this is...
Well, hang on, Joe. I need to say
All
this,
right, all right.
I believe.
Yeah.
We are not doctors, and obviously this is not medical advice, by the way.
Okay,
Now we can say anything, right?
yeah.
Yep.
I think this is this like an acid alkali thing?
It's it's trying to neutralise the sting.
Bicarb,
The chemical sting.
So bees and wasps. They say bicarb for bees, vinegar for wasps. That's what I was taught.
That's what they say in Germany.
That's what they say. Yeah. So the idea being that the bicarb is alkaline and bee stings are acidic, vinegar is acidic, and wasp stings are alkaline. So you're neutralising.
I didn't even know that, by the way.
That is apparently true.
I love that.
So in terms of jellyfish, are we saying...
I've only been stung by I don't know what it was, whether it was a bee
Yeah.
or a wasp. I've
Yeah.
only ever been stung once.
Yeah.
And it was it was when we were in Australia.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We went jet skiing
Oh yeah.
on our day off.
Oh god.
And first of all, what's really funny is it sort of became a weird tradition. We went when we did the first Inbetweeners film, one of our sort of little days off, us 4 boys and Ian and Damon, who are essentially the other 2 Inbetweeners, basically.
Yeah.
We went jet skiing and we had such a great time and it was so much fun that they wanted to recreate that again in Australia.
Yeah.
And obviously there was a bit more budget in the second film, and like we went all the way to Australia and it was going to be bigger and better and all this, and the money people were like, we don't want the boys jet skiing. And Ian and Damon, who wrote it, produced it, and also were directing the second film, so they were properly in charge. They were like the mum and dad of the production, right?
Yeah.
They were like, absolute no, this is a must. We need to go jet skiing. This is a thing that we do. We'd only done it once before.
Yeah.
But it was like, we're not making a film unless the boys are allowed to go jet skiing.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
So we did. We ended up going jet skiing, and I felt what I thought. Like I was behind, like I think it was either you or Blake or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, and it's a jet, right? Obviously, it's a clue in the name. But I felt like it's like you're driving behind a big car and one of the stones get caught up in the treads and it hits your car and you're like, Jesus, what was that?
Yeah.
That's what it felt like hit me in the head.
That's horrible.
I thought I'd got hit by a stone.
Yeah.
And I was like, God, that's way more painful than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And this is right in the middle of filming, by the way. Like this was like we were filming the day before. We had a day off. We'll be filming the next day. And I was like, oh, I think something hit me. I'm going to be honest. I feel like it's a sting. Like I can still feel it. Like and my forehead went all big during the filming. And Spencer, the producer, looked at me and was like, yeah, I think you've been stung by something there. And I can only assume it must be a bee or a wasp. Yeah. Because but we were out at the sea, and I don't know how many bees are out at sea.
They might be out there, I suppose. I don't know what the
but you're more likely to get stung.
Quotient is on, but
like if it's windy. And we were going through wind.
Yeah, it is. You are, aren't you? Is
Yeah.
it just because they get blown into you and then they panic and...
But I don't know to this day, I can't get to the bottom of it. We decided, again, in very fact up sort of mentality, must be a bee.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I've never been stung by a wasp or a bee, so I don't know. Like I'm one of those people who's like when we're out and there's a wasp, I do get a bit freaked out.
They're annoying.
They are well annoying and stuff, especially wasps, because they just fucking.
They don't get the
they
message.
They do it for the fun.
They don't
of
get
it.
the message. I know.
When a
they're-
bee stings
yeah.
you, it's like this. Like they're like, I've only got one of these,
Yeah, yeah,
and then I'm dead.
yeah.
So I'm only going to use it for the
And
last. minute.
bees also, I feel like they make honey like
Very important.
fair play, really.
Yeah.
Do you
And
think when you were jet skiing, you were going faster than the wasp or bee, and so you kind of just flew into its arse?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I think I just
that's-
rear-ended a wasp or something,
Yeah.
like a bee.
Yeah,
No, definitely a bee, because they're quite fucking. They flop about, don't they? They just sort of float. Bees.
yeah.
They don't.
Yeah.
The phrase "busy as a bee," they never
No.
look busy.
No,
They're
We're
always
not-
just
we're not-
swanning around.
We're not bumblebees, but I think if you
Yeah.
look at the inner workings
The
of a
hu-
hive,
the
now
honeybee.
you're talking. I
Right.
mean, now there is work there. I don't know what the big sort of fluffy
Yeah,
bumblebee.
I don't think they're
I'm
that
not-
important.
I don't
to-
think they
to,
are. I
like-
don't think they might pollinate.
I don't think they're doing as much as the honeybee.
Well, the honeybee,
And the honeybees look like wasps.
the honeybees, yes, they do. They
Again,
do.
they need to get in touch with America's PR people. 'cause
Yes, exactly. Everybody who thinks of a bee is
Thinks of the
thinking of
fat
the
thing.
nice fluffy. Yes, yes. The with the little woolly jumper on.
Yeah,
What
And-
did you do with your bee stung forehead? Did it,
it
go
just
down?
it just got all big, and it did become a little thing where it was like, oh shit, we don't know what we're going to do here.
Yeah. Also, I fell off my jet ski,
You
and
did, Was you connected to the did you have the key or something connected to your wrist?
I did.
Yeah.
yeah. So I fell off, and
It cuts out.
and I was like, yeah, it's all right, it's all right. And then all the Aussies on the crew were going, no, there are bull sharks in the harbour. So
That's
so,
what we kept forgetting as well.
Yeah, so they were like, well, no, I mean, do actually get back on because
There
like,
was a point where me and my son, Harrison, not Jude, obviously, he was only 3 months.
yeah,
Harrison was just under 2, something like that.
Yeah.
Where we had a day off, so we went on Gold Beach, which is just
Yeah.
fucking miles and miles. This beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful golden sand
yeah,
beach. Like,
yeah.
we were like, let's jump in the sea, and the waves were massive because
Yeah.
they love
Yeah.
surfing. It was literally called Surfers Paradise, the place
Yeah.
that we were.
Yeah,
we
so
were at.
is that the name of the town
Yes.
on the map?
Yeah. Yep.
Again, it's
It
big,
just-
it's Big Beautiful Bill
I've
again,
said
isn't
yeah.
it? It's
I've
just
said yeah.
like
I might be wrong.
it's like
No,
you
it's-
can't
I think-
have that as a name.
I think you can be from Surfers Paradise.
So it's a name?
I think you like it could be in your passport
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
Surfers Paradise.
yeah,
But I was like the huge waves, and I was having fun with my son, and like the waves were coming over us, and we're like choking on the water and almost drowning and stuff. We're like, oh fucking hell, what are we gonna
Yeah.
do? Oh, and that fun. And then I pulled him out, and then we were like, then we went about the rest of our lives, and then it was like years later where I was like, that was mental
yeah.
that I did that.
We was 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that is young.
And I thought
yeah.
we were just at like Southend, like
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I
and
mean?
You're actually just
going for a paddle.
treacherous.
Yeah.
presumably shark
Like
infested.
box jellyfish to start with.
yeah, there's so
Just
yeah,
those,
yeah.
just those two.
There's a lot of poisonous.
all
Yeah.
over Australia.
Yeah,
They can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
But anyway, with Devon's question, sorry,
Tom from Devon. But if you're Devon, just call him
that
Devon.
was so partridge.
All right, Devon.
That was so knowing me, knowing you. That was partridge.
Oh, Devon.
Anyway, Jackie, Jeanette, whatever.
Oh,
Anyway, Tom from Devon wants to know pissing on jellyfish. I believe it does work. I believe there's science there. Like
Yeah.
what you were just saying just then. It's
Yeah.
about neutralizing the acidity.
yeah.
However, I have read that is a misconception
Right.
and that it doesn't work at all whatsoever. I think I'm going to go with this, right? I think it does work, but there's other things that could work.
There's other
better.
things that
If
are
you-
better
if you had
and
like a
are maybe more red. Is it actually? You know what I've heard? Is it? You know what? It might be hot water. Don't they say hot water, warm water, for some reason is good.
Mm.
So maybe it's just that your piss is hot. Is it that? Is it just that
I've
it's?
not heard that. I'm going with the chemical thing.
Yeah. When speaking of piss being hot, when I was on
Yeah,
when I
it
did
certainly is.
when I was on I did
Thanks again, NordVPN.
They're getting their money's worth.
Oh, they are. They really are. I don't know whether they want their money's worth, but they're getting it. And, as a brief aside, when I did Celebrity Bear Hunt
there was a bit
Oh,
where
for God's sake.
the losing team
Got pissed on.
had to eat. Well, no, nearly
Had to drink Bear's piss.
Sort of. They had to eat a meal heated up by his piss. And I thought that what they meant was it was literally just put in a bag with the body heat generated by his piss and kind of swished about. So like it was put in like lukewarm water.
Yeah. Right,
But
so-
what it actually meant is
so
that there
you're-
are these crystals that you activate with liquid, and he pissed on the crystals, and then that goes and it kind
Right.
of and it's an exothermic reaction, and that heats the food.
But it could have been any liquid.
It could have been any liquid, so it wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary for it to have been his piss. And the losing team did speak to me afterwards, and they were like, "Yeah, loads of the piss was just in and around the food, like just kind of on the rim of the thing they had to eat from." Like they were like, it wasn't sealed, it wasn't sterile. It was like
So it is a TV show, and I do understand how television, like how things can be dramatized.
Yeah.
Could have just said it was. Did you
Yeah.
see him piss it?
Yeah, you saw
Oh,
him do it. Literally saw him do it. Yeah.
Did you see his penis and the urine coming out of his penis?
I wasn't there because I hadn't lost that challenge. I'd actually won that challenge. So I don't know.
Brag.
I'm not. I'm
so
not
you
sure.
just got straight piss. You got a
Yeah.
shot of Bear's piss.
We got a shot of his piss.
The,
which
the,
is,
the losers.
really good for you.
The losers don't get the piss, but they
Yeah.
get to have their meal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're so lucky
Yeah.
to be in Bear's presence.
Anyway, that was so with this, I think it might be the heat. It's possible that it's the heat.
We're saying fact. We're going
We're
fact.
saying yes to an extent.
We're saying fact.
Okay. So it's up to you if you want to continue asking for the Queen's consent, but
We do want the Queen's consent.
We would like the
We want
Queen's
the Queen's consent. We always want the Queen's consent.
We always want the Queen's
Yeah.
consent.
I do enjoy that. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so
What say you, ma'am?
so apparently peeing does not make it better.
But it does make it worse.
But what it's
Can't hurt. Might as well. It doesn't make it better, but it doesn't make it worse.
I thought you were going to say, but it does make it worse. In which case, that's a really, really bad bit of misinformation. Because that's the first thing I'd do if I
Makes it worse.
if I'd got
It
stung
makes
by
it
a
worse
jellyfish.
and it's piss.
With my limited education, I would, if I got stung by a jellyfish, the first thing I'd do is go, I've got to piss on myself right now.
okay.
Oh,
no,
God.
let me say that again.
Go on.
It's not
God.
advised, and it can make it worse.
It can make it worse.
make it worse.
Right.
Well, this is
So-
good. This is what we need to know, to be fair.
The salt and other compounds that are in urine can trigger the stinging cells, which release more venom, increasing the pain and irritation.
Right, so it's
Right.
terrible advice. Why?
So
Don't put milk on it then, or anything like that.
they say rinse with seawater. That can be helpful, and that can help deactivate the stinging cells. If you've got any vinegar nearby,
Okay, so basically, a
It's the
jellyfish.
opposite.
Yep.
A jellyfish is a big wasp, essentially.
Right.
That's the thing to.
Is piss alkaline?
I think we're then. Well, no, what it confuses me. They
sounds
say
like-
don't piss because it's got salt. Rather use seawater. That's not salty, is it?
well, listen,
That's a good point, Joe.
I mean, I don't want to criticise
the Queen.
the Queen.
The Queen.
but
Thank you.
Careful.
you've got to sometimes.
Careful.
Watch yourself.
Don't question
Okay,
the Queen.
Well,
Don't question the
no,
Queen.
There comes a
Don't-
point.
Don't question Queen.
Queen. Not the. Yeah.
If there are any tentacles on you,
You've got to get rid of them, yeah.
You've got to remove the tentacles.
Yeah, I knew that.
It also says try and immerse yourself in hot water.
Okay, so I got that.
But that's
Yeah.
after initial treatment. So
Okay.
You know,
so
but I
once
guess that
you've
could be
once you've fully recovered,
that could be piss.
yeah. So then you can piss on yourself after that. So
Okay.
once you're fully recovered,
Right.
celebrate.
What
by-
do I-
But it does say see a doctor.
What do I
Okay.
definitely have to do? What do I definitely have to get stung by it so that Joe has to piss on me?
I think seek initial treatment and
That's
then
what I
piss all
wanna
you
know.
like.
Yeah, basically.
But you don't have to be
yeah.
stung to be pissed on.
I'll be stood by, and
If you
once
could
you've
just,
recovered,
if you could just stand over me,
that's fine. Yeah,
I'll
and
be
then-
lying on my back. I'll be in fetal position. Joe, I believe you've got a fact for me.
I have, yeah. Okay, so we're doing amazingly Advent.
Yes, I forgot about that.
The fact I've got for you is about hymns. So people who take Advent seriously, they don't start singing the Christmas hymns.
Hang on, I thought you were talking about the
I'm
hair
not doing
loss,
gender, no.
the
I'm
hair
not.
loss thing.
Oh no, not that.
It's like a hair. It's a men's hair loss brand.
Hymns as in songs.
Yes.
And if you sort of follow Advent properly, you don't just start singing the Christmas hymns straight away. There are specific Advent hymns.
Right.
So and you only break out the Christmas hymns on Christmas Eve.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So when does the
So all your Heart the Herald Angels Sing, all the classics, all the bangers, right? Them not until Christmas Eve. And Advent is a different thing. So obviously now there'll be Christmas songs on.
When do you start Partridge in the Pear Tree then?
And a partridge in a pear. I think again probably just. Well, that's the 12 days. The 12 days. That's after Christmas. So that's another thing.
Sorry, that's what the song's actually called, isn't it? 12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah, but so I don't know whether that's Advent either. But so for example, a hymn like quite a good hymn, I think. O come, Emmanuel. Do you know that one? O come, Emmanuel.
No, I don't know that one. I know the let us adore him one. Is that
that's
a hymn?
I think that's a well, that was a fun one at school because it got louder and louder.
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
It? Oh come, let us adore.
Oh come,
yeah, that was always good. So yeah, there's
Christ the Lord.
Yeah,
just to really.
If you had a
really hammer that home.
Yeah, if you ever had
in case there was any ambiguity.
I used to be in choirs when I was little, and they would always try and really get you to enunciate. It would be like Christ, and then it was like
Christ the
Lord.
Lord.
The Lord. Yeah, there's a lot of that.
That was when teachers made themselves out as if they were doing something.
I don't know what that means.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
because it'd be like the Christmas play or whatever, or something like that, and like there'd always be one teacher who would take it really seriously.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's like everyone knows the words to this song. The parents are sing along and everything like that. Christ.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, let's go again. And then you'd be like, I really don't think anyone's going to notice.
I told you about. I was just speaking of school plays. Basically, Advent is a specific thing. It's got its own songs. For example, O Come, Emmanuel, which I think is quite a good hymn. But just on plays, I was in a play when I was doing my A-levels, and I was so fucking stressed out, and my whole throat was like ulcerated with ulcers. But I think it was caused by stress. All through my A-levels, I just had a throat that was just covered in white blobs. And I was doing a play, and basically,
I can imagine you stressed. Don't worry about it.
I got a twitch. And I just hoped that no one would notice. And after the director noticed immediately and was like, and he was like,
he pointed it out, did he?
He pointed it out. Did
that help?
He said, you've developed a twitch. Did
that help with the old anxiety?
Well, no, the twitch continued.
How would you approach that? Because it's like, I can't mention it because that's not going to help. That's not going to help Joe's twitching.
Yeah, he was a guy who he didn't have a Welsh accent, but we always thought he was Welsh. So whenever we did impressions of him, he always had a Welsh accent. So in my head, he's going, Joel, you've developed a twitch,
right?
And we need to deal with this. And I can't remember whether I dealt with it for that play or not, but I remember that when I was at university, I was in another play, and I was in Animal Farm, and I was playing Boxer the horse, and I kept on doing that.
Yeah.
And the audience thought that it was in character. And people after us were like, that horse is fucking good. He's really deep. He's proper deep. And then backstage I was going, oh yeah, thanks very much. They're like, oh no, it's not that.
You've been through a handful of twitches since I've known you as well.
I've had some bad twitches.
Yeah. Unfairly, I think this became a DVD extra at one point where Joe was having a breakdown. I think it's on the first Inbetweeners.
Yeah, my video diary.
No. The first Inbetweeners film.
Oh, right.
In the DVD extras, this is an outtake where Joe's having a breakdown and they go, right, they call it and they go like, right, scene, take one. And then Joe's having a panic about something that maybe he's spoken to an Italian or something like that. And he's suddenly thinking about that. And he goes, sorry, can I just have 10 seconds? And he gets 10 seconds. He goes, well, that did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
That was like a blooper.
I was always asking for these short breaks where I try and really, really, really quickly try and get my entire head together.
Yeah.
I'd be like, it'll take about 6 or 9 seconds. Can I just... I can't do it. I'm just like,
Can I get 2 seconds?
yeah. It was, yeah.
That's changed nothing. Anyway, carry on.
No, I was, no, it was quite, pretty,
It was stressful. Like
it
we
was
did,
stressful.
Like
and I think
as much fun as we had making the Inbetweeners,
it was really
and we
stressful.
did have such a laugh. We really did. It was the best job in the world. I've not, and sadly, I just haven't had as much fun working on anything else than I have done on the Inbetweeners.
Yeah.
And
No offense taken.
no. I mean
old
TV.
Lily May.
I mean TV. I mean, if we're talking about making
we don't mean
podcasts,
this.
this is my second favourite podcast to do. But
I
I
felt this was a good episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
but we had
that's
so
the
much
thing.
fun. But we also did put so much pressure on ourselves. There was such, and it's really ironic when you think about it.
Yeah.
Such a pressure to be funny.
It's the biggest pressure.
We were obsessed with being funny,
Feeling like you were supposed to be funny and you weren't funny.
But
And
no,
then the scene being over is the worst feeling in the world.
But the script was always there, and the script was really good, and there was always funny stuff in the script. But it was always, and I think you'll agree with
script was
me.
always funny, yeah.
I think you'll agree
Yeah.
with me. Even when you're not saying lines,
Yeah.
I just was like, well, I've got to be doing something funny right now,
Yeah,
even if I'm just
yeah.
listening to you doing your lines.
Yeah.
I need to be doing something funny,
Yeah.
and there was just this immense pressure of being like,
Yeah.
that's got to be funny.
There was loads of pressure. I felt tons of pressure.
Yeah.
I also just had crippling OCD, and I kept thinking I'd fucked up the continuity. So I kept going. I
you
kept
kept doing
visiting
that.
the different departments. I kept turning up to sound, being like, "So sorry, just worried that I might have made a noise with my chair." And they were like, "You know what, Joe?
Yeah, we'll let
it's
you know.
fine. We'll let you know." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
And then I'd go, and then they'd see me coming back, and there was another sound.
No, you would say things like, "I think I made a noise over James's line,"
Yeah.
which is not your responsibility
No,
at all
yeah.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
They'll let you know.
Yeah.
If they need me to do the line again, they'll tell me.
Yeah. But
Nuts.
no, I mean, just genuinely, just astonishing OCD. Like,
Did that develop from the first series, or
No,
was that
I
something-
I had it when I left university, and it had been worse. And then when I was on the Inbetweeners, it was really bad,
Yeah.
really bad, to the extent that they paid for a therapist to come to set, and she thought it was a joke because it was a Channel 4 show. She thought it was like a candid camera show, and it was like a stitch up.
Chris Moyles was going to come out.
Yeah, and but it was just like, and also it wasn't that much discussed at the time, so I was just like, I'm completely insane, and I need to deal with this privately in these little 9-second breaks that I was asking for, and somehow pull my head together and then do the thing. And yeah, actually, if to be fair, if the many other jobs, they just wouldn't have been an atmosphere that was sympathetic to that kind of stuff. But because
Especially at that time.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Ian kind of could see what it was, and there was one bit where I was kind of going like that.
You kept blinking with like really harsh with one eye. A lot,
Yeah,
didn't you?
yeah. And he'd go, and he went. He said either "Where have you gone?" or "Where did you go?"
That's what he said. Yeah, I remember.
And
that.
I was like, that. I suppose what I'd say at that point is I felt like seen for the like. I was like, yeah, that is what it is. It's like I'm not. But it was funny. Interestingly, like the remember there was an England cricket team who did a tour of Australia, and they all had like mental health problems.
Yeah,
Like
loads of them.
trot,
Yeah,
and like,
yeah,
and I remember somebody who was
yeah.
a bowler saying, "When I'm running into the wickets, my mind is on anything other than trying to
Yeah.
hit those stumps." And I was like, that's what it was like. Like there were times where I was genuine. I was just annoyed we were making the show.
I think
because I wanted to get back to my own private worries.
I think it peaked during the first Inbetweeners film. For me personally, I think the second Inbetweeners film we had a lot more fun.
Yeah,
because I don't think we were all very much we were all like, this is the last time we're going to do this, so let's have fun. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's not get so wrapped up in all the stuff that we usually worry about.
Yeah.
But it definitely peaked in that first Inbetweeners film because one of the main reasons was before that first Inbetweeners film, there was already this stigma, which I think we have not only like managed to crush that, but like people have completely forgotten about that.
Yeah.
Where if you had a British sitcom and they made a film about it, it was the death of that sitcom.
Yeah.
The film was always going to be rubbish. It was the Jumping the Shark of that sitcom.
No, that's
like
true.
On the Bus is the movie or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we had that pressure because it was just like And at the time, like, just getting funding for that film
Yeah.
was so difficult. Even though The
Yeah.
Inbetweeners had gotten really, really popular at that point.
Yeah.
Lots of people that distributors and Channel 4 and stuff like that were like, yeah, but, you know, it's sort of a kiss of death, isn't it? Like, you make a film of a TV show and it usually ends up really rubbish.
No, it's true.
So
yeah.
we also had that constantly during that first film.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Then we did that first film, and then all of a sudden you've got Alpha Papa and all these people like Lee Francis. What was his? Did he do like Keith Lemon the movie or something? Like? Suddenly, the industry was like, "Oh yes, we want to do films off the back
becomes
of
like the way
TV
to crown
stuff.
a series, like rather than it being.
But before the Inbetweeners, and to our credit, it was a poison chalice. It was don't do it, don't ever do it, don't ever make a movie of a successful TV show because that will kill it.
Yeah,
and we turned it around.
Yeah. That's true.
And that was through us fucking stressing out and Joe twitching all over the place.
It was stressful. It was fucking stressful. I mean, I found the series quite stressful. I mean, it was it was hard. But I mean, it's weird. I don't think there was much. There wasn't if it hadn't been for that particular set of writers, I'm not sure. I think another show. I just don't know whether I would have had any one to go to at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm being unfair on other shows, but it didn't really feel like.
No, I think we get into nearly 20 years ago.
Yeah.
There
wasn't really a.
It was 2007 when we were making that.
Yeah.
And it was still very much loaded nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a nuts award and stuff like that. That was very much like lad culture.
Yeah.
And
there was the idea that if you basically do your work and then you do various forms of like leisure, and then that was it. That was your entire life. And the idea that there might be this third space where it was like, well, I'm doing a leisure activity, but I'm not happy. Oh, so maybe I need to go to work. Well, I'm going to work, but I can't do it.
Yeah.
That maybe there's a third area here that needs to kind of be opened up between these two ways in which you might spend your life. I think it wasn't really there. I think it wasn't.
I think we're there or thereabouts nowadays.
We're definitely there now.
Yeah, which is really good.
Yeah.
I like that it's now flipped. It's like.
Well, now people are taking the piss out of everyone talking about mental health all the time. But like,
no, I don't. No, I wasn't going to say that. I think no, because that was what it was like. It was like fucking what. Like even like he was like.
Well, no, I suppose what I mean is it's now. I think
I would never dream of seeing a therapist. I'd just be like,
yeah,
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't part of my life.
I thought it was ridiculous. I genuinely thought. I thought it was like.
But now I like that we've come out of that sort of, loaded nuts.
Yeah.
Lads mag sort of guys. Now it's sort of like quite manly to go and see a therapist.
Yeah.
Now you're sort of like fucking all right. Well, I'm going to see a therapist. Like, I love all that. I'm into it. That's an interesting discussion, and I'm not sure if that's our vibe, but it is what it is.
Could be a vibe.
Listen, should we? I'm definitely all fact out.
I'm fact out now. I mean, goodness me.
I'm definitely fact out. What have we learnt today, Joe? Joe, we learnt that Hitler didn't like religious calendars. What?
I just think whenever you mention Hitler, I'm going to sigh. I think that we just got to accept that.
Okay.
Hitler didn't like religious calendars, that he banned them, or the world's largest calendar was when they turned St. Pancras.
But like no one knows to the extent of, did they?
We've also learned that learnt. We'll get into that next episode. We've also learned that pissing on jellyfish stings doesn't
help.
Can make it worse.
So
that's good.
Yeah,
that's good that we all know that. Thank you, Devon.
Yes, Devon from Tom in Torquay.
And we also learned that Christmas carols, your genuine bona fide Christmas carol,
shouldn't be sung until
Christmas Eve.
You need an Advent carol.
Well, thank you very much for listening, guys. We hope that you've learned as much as we have. We'll be back next week, armed with more facts, chats, bees, and gnats.
Not my best. I did have it as facts, chats, and nativity fasts, but because Advent is also known as nativity fasts.
Again, the problem is I say fasts.
Yeah, so I did change it. It's not as good, but I tried my best.
Listen, you can only do You can only work with what the materials you've been
Yeah,
given.
we've not.
Then no one's going to blame you, Lily, mate.
I feel worse.
Don't forget that you can get in touch with us if you'd like us to fact check something that feels true for you, to you, or whatever nonsense you'd like to tell us. Our email is hello@joeandjamespod.com. Our WhatsApp number is 07822 034 330, and you can follow us on social media and you can slide into our DMs at Joe and James Pod. Head to the podcast description if I've not explained that correctly. All right, there we go, Joe. That's another one done.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We do appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry about that. Bye.
Oh my God.
Joe and James, fact up.